Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we are. We're live here.
Oh,
Friday afternoon. It's only 2 p.m. for us. What time's it for you guys, man?
9 p.m. 9 p.m.
9. Oh wow,
9,
that's crazy.
yeah.
So introduce yourselves, my friends. I know you guys are coming from across the world there in Russia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hello everybody. I'm Roman Nemtsev, and this is Marina Nemtseva. We're from Storm Band, and we're from Russia, Moscow, and we're happy to be here. Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
it's an honor, man. Like when I first reached out, I wasn't sure if you guys were like kind of doing that kind of thing or whatever. And then when you were like, "Yeah, man, we'll come on," I'm like, "Yeah, that's awesome." So,
Yeah, we've never done this before, so it's our first time. I hope it will be
oh,
cool. Yeah,
yeah, welcome to the Boneyard, my friend. We're pretty laid back here, we just chill and relax.
cool,
So,
cool.
my my first question for you guys is obviously about your name. Being from Russia and then in Storm, that could have multiple meanings. You know what I mean? So, could you
Yeah,
elaborate on that a little bit for everybody?
yeah, cool.
No.
Yeah, well, uh, first, our first name was Dead Lake, and when we recorded our first album, but it wasn't released yet, we decided that we should find a better name for us that would suit our music better, describe us, and we thought um, for some time, and we decided, oh, in storm sounds cool. It's kind of in storm, when you got this fast music like ours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
and
a
you can.
storm of notes coming at you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
Beware. So, something like this. And in
Mm,
Russian, it's kind of sounds in storm almost similar. Yeah. And it's easy to remember and easy to pronounce. So we decided, yeah, let's go with this.
yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
definitely got a ring to it. It definitely stood out on my mind. And even when I wrote it down, when I first come across you guys, I was like, in storm, that stuck in my brain, That constantly when I was like, I need something to listen to, in storm popped out. Oof, I'll listen to you guys. So
Yeah.
I know us being way over here in Canada, man. I know an unusual question for us is like, in Russia, that's got to be a little. It's obviously different than us, but like, what's the music scene like? How hard is to get a show or do a club or get going in the music scene all the way over there? But
Yeah, in Russia it's kind of sad because it's not very developed metal scene here. Rock,
mm,
yeah, rock very developed. There's rap, rock, pop music, classical music really developed, but metal scene is really poor because we don't have metal fests,
no,
huge,
right?
yeah, big fests like Wacken or Download. There's nothing like this here, and most of the concerts is organized by bands themselves.
Mm,
They, yeah, they book clubs and they invite some or guest bands. Usually it's friends and some maybe famous that cooler than you, so
I know
more
you
famous.
kind of network a little bit. You team up with this guy who's a little bit better, or
Yeah,
these people that will open for you guys as you guys do the headline.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah,
it
like
all
this. Yeah.
Yeah, it almost sounds like here we have a pretty good punk scene. Our country scene is, I don't even listen to it, but it's unbelievable. We have lots of that coming out, but nothing as far as Ontario goes for metal, other than like, we just had one in the chamber. They're more of a rock kind of old school Led Zeppelin kind of feel and stuff, right? And
uh,
I
yeah,
got to come all the way to Montreal to get to the metal. It's crazy.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. That's basically the same here too. It's
yeah,
metal mostly underground, like
yeah,
this. Yeah,
you're
yeah.
more of that community, that family oriented. And then my buddy's playing a show, so now I'm playing at that show, kind of thing, you
Uh,
know?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Exactly the same.
yeah. The more
If
I
you,
talk to international bands such as yourselves, I find the music scene is the same everywhere like that, especially when it comes to our metal, like,
yeah, it's like community all over the world. Yeah.
yeah, a little local family. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I'm over at a friend's place. I'm up in Quebec City right now, which is pretty far from where I normally live, right? Doing some
Yeah.
wheeling and dealing and stuff here, right? So
Yeah.
that's what I was like, fuck. I'm just getting set up, man. We'll be ready in a few minutes, right? So,
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, with this new album you guys just put out not long ago, there, like, how did that come about? Like, how hard was that for you guys to get out there then, being where you're from and all the circumstances, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we've got.
I got
we've
one question for her in a bit. Don't worry.
That's okay. Well, we've got our latest album, full-length album in
Mm.
2017, I guess. No, 18th. Oh yeah,
It was
2018.
2018, yeah. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
that's when the pandemic hit. And obviously, we're considering that the new album because nobody's got new shit out since, right? So,
Uh, yeah. Well, it was a long time ago, but I would try to remember it. Well,
yes.
we've recorded everything by ourselves in a studio, guitar and bass and other stuff, vocals. I guess we recorded at third-party studio, CDM Records, I guess. Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, and I mixed and mastered everything by myself.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, I had to do this, but another we tried to work with another guys, and they just don't get music how it should sounds and how to deal with it. So I decided, so I do it by myself, and I guess it's turned out okay. Yeah, artwork did Marina, and because again we like how she sees our uh, artwork. It looks pretty cool for my taste. And uh, again, released this album
thank you. Thank you.
we by ourselves too, via our uh, record label, Metal Carnival Records, that we founded to release our music.
Basically 100% independent then, eh?
Yeah, 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 yeah. And kind of so we do it all by ourselves, and
Yeah. No, that's phenomenal. Like, especially on the show, we deal with a lot of independent artists from all around the world and stuff. It's
yeah, yeah,
always fantastic to find those people that have that extra drive and they do it themselves. Regardless, they're gonna fucking do it. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, that's
Well,
great. So
yeah.
I do have a question for her. Being
Yeah, okay.
you do a lot of the vocals and stuff, correct? Where does that come from? Like, is that just from past experience, or is it when you hear that song, a certain word comes out? Like, how does that work for you?
Actually, I don't sing an instrument. Roman do the singing.
Mm.
I understood you correctly.
Uh,
I
being a
sang only one song the night, little piece, and all the vocals are done by Roman.
oh, they're done by Roman. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me
Yeah,
that. I didn't
no,
have much time. I've been on the road for the
question
last
for
few
him.
days, so yeah. so,
That's me again.
so she, what does she do in the band then?
Well, I play guitar, lead
Oh, no
lead
way.
parts, and I write music and I write some lyrics, and we
Oh,
do
okay.
all the work with the band with Roman together, all the
Yeah.
musical and non-musical stuff. So
Oh, sorry. I normally when there's a woman on the stage, it's
yeah,
normally the front woman. She's
what
singing and stuff. But
yeah,
so
the
to play,
question.
you play lead guitar for the band then, correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
Roman
well,
and I will both play lead guitars. Yeah.
yeah. So I guess my question is to be a female lead guitarist, kind of. How did that come about? Like, how did you even? That's totally unusual, man. Normally, you're a singer, right? So,
Yeah, there are still people surprised about it.
oh, I'm shocked.
Well,
Actually, I'm blown away in a sense in that way.
cool.
So, what's it like to stand up front and just fucking jam the guitar? You know what I mean? Like, as
I really love to play guitar, and actually, I got into playing when I was about 12 years old, I think, and I played acoustic guitar. It actually was my mother who taught me to play acoustic guitar, some
nice,
basic chords, and then I meet with Roman. We meet and we get into metal music, and we start to play electric guitars together and develop a style, and
yeah.
that's how it was.
And
And
here you
still,
are today. Fucking
yeah.
I gotta say, man, like I've had like you guys have been on my playlist for a bit. I know normally I'll listen to you guys all day before the interview, but today I've been super busy. But I already know a lot of your tunes and stuff, right? So it's been an honor. Fuck, I can't believe you guys came on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
uh, so with the rest of the band, like what are your once the world opens up, are you guys hitting the road running? Are you guys on tour? What's going on? What new stuff do you have coming out for us?
Uh, yeah. Well, right now we've basically 1 week ago played in Moscow. It was pretty cool concert. Really great people came by. It was awesome. And right now we have already 9 songs new for our third album, and we're gonna record it very soon. And I hope we'll release this new album in November, December, or January. Or
Oh, so end of the year, first of next year,
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
albums out.
yeah.
Are you guys gonna release some EPs or some singles beforehand? Give us a little taste or what? Because
Yeah, that's for sure. We're gonna release, I guess,
yeah,
two singles, I guess.
nice. That would be perfect though. That's we're almost halfway through the year already. Pump out two
Yeah,
singles, give us a little taste. I'm
yeah.
jonesing, but you guys are phenomenal for musicians, 100%.
Oh,
So I do
thank you.
gotta ask, live shows in Russia. What is it like? Like, are you guys in bomb shelters? Are you guys in clubs? Like, yeah, how is it, man?
Uh, it's pretty different places
Yeah,
from time
right.
to time. Sometimes it's really scary.
Yeah, I can only
Uh,
imagine. Like just being through the states, a couple of shows, kind of like Cuba and down in Mexico and
yeah,
stuff. Some places were a little iffy, but it's always a bar or a club or something. But
y-
we
y-
always hear stories over here, like with we never get the full facts. So it, it's pretty
yeah,
wild over there for your music scene, then, like where you're gonna play and where you guys do your shows, eh?
yeah, yeah. Well, actually, it depends on the venue, I guess. It depends on the concert. Well,
Hmm.
when we played with the Children of Bodom, I don't know if you know
Oh,
this band.
I
It's new.
do, I do, man.
Yeah,
Fantastic band. Yeah.
yeah. We played with them. I guess it was 2019, and it was in Moscow, and it was Adrenaline Stadium. It was really huge, huge club. for 7,000 people, I guess.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
excellent, man. That's fantastic.
yeah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and sometimes we play in clubs like for 500 people, smaller clubs,
Yeah.
and sometimes we got in some s- towns, small towns, and
Hmm.
we don't know what to expect. And
Yeah.
this was one concert in Zelenograd. I guess we went there, and we thought, well, it would be a bar, with a small scene,
Yeah.
with small stage, yeah. And when we got there, it was no stage. It was just a hall where people go with arms on the floor
Boom.
to meet yeah, and there was just right across the street small butcher shop, and was a sign fresh meat, and we was afraid. We were afraid that we're gonna after show
Yeah. That's
become
where
this
you're gonna
fresh
eat.
meat, and we're gonna leave this town.
Yeah.
But fortunately, it went well, and we're here now. So yeah, sometimes it's really
So
scary.
you guys been through a variety. Then you played in front of like 7,000 people, as opposed to say having the whole town show up at 50 people. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It's like
yeah.
that here, though. Like our bar scenes, you get 50, 100 people in some bars. There's a couple bars in TO, you get like three, four, up to 900 people. But other than that, you're on a stadium. You've got to book that stadium to bring in that 7,000 people crowd.
Yeah.
What's
It
that?
was.
What was
Yeah.
that like standing there with playing opening for that band and stuff? Like to see that
Oh,
many people out in front of you, fucking.
yeah. It was a dream come true
Mm,
because Children of Bodom is one of our favorite bands,
mm.
and they really influenced us a lot. And for many, many years, we dreamed to play with them on
Oh, that's
stage. It was honor, and it was awesome. Yeah,
Oh, no doubt, right? Like that's got
yeah,
to be
yeah,
a highlight. Like, is that your highlight of like that's
yeah,
when you
yeah,
sit back
yeah,
when you're like, yeah, you
yeah.
know, right?
We can die peacefully now.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Like to be able to
Yeah,
do that is phenomenal, man. Like that's congrats to that, right? That's
thank
that's
you.
fantastic.
Thank you. And it was for us. It was first time to play in front of this huge audience, and it was unbelievable. See this all people crowd, and they really liked us. And
Hmm.
because in Russia, it's not always band that plays in front of or opens for
Yeah.
headlines. Not always crowd cheer for them. They
Help
yeah,
yourself.
sometimes they boo and other stuff. Get off the stage.
Yeah, waiting for
Uh,
the opener band. Like
yeah.
I've seen a few bands like that. I went one of my bigger concerts was like it was Black Sabbath actually.
Oh, cool.
Pantera opened for them, and then it was Deftones. Now
Ah,
Deftones are good, but they got booed off the stage because Pantera was up next, and everybody wanted to see Pantera, right? Like, and
yeah.
they're such a great band, but it happens sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, and so we were happy to see this all huge
Mm,
audience, and we were more happy to that they didn't boo us, and they screamed and storm, cool, and we
hmm.
were, oh, and it was birthday of Marina, and they screamed her name, happy
Yeah.
birthday, and something like this, and it was awesome. Yeah.
No, Marina being a guitar player, everybody has a signature move. Me, I put my leg way up on the thing. I hold my guitar up in the air, and I make sure everyone can see what I'm doing. Right? What's your signature move?
I don't know actually.
You
I
do
think
like the
I
leg kick from the
advance.
'80s, and fucking, like you gotta have something that you. when you're in that moment, your guitar's always in that position when you're in that zone. You know what I mean? Whether it's on the hip, straight up in the air, Van
Yeah.
Halen plays behind his head. You know, like you got a leg kick, you got like a move you always do, or
No, I don't do anything with my legs.
no?
Only with my hands and my hair.
Hey,
I
that's
can
all right.
bang a lot.
Thrash it around, you know.
Yeah, Roman, the one who jumps and leg kicks.
Oh, you
And
got a leg kick?
yeah,
That's
he's
awesome.
a fan of that move.
Yeah.
He likes it. But
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'm shy. I don't do that. I don't know.
You're off playing the solos by the drummer and stuff, eh? And in the back.
No.
So, when your band formed, like, have you guys known everybody forever, or do you guys just meet through music and then
No.
created a band? Like, how did that work for you guys?
Actually, it took us about 5 years to complete the lineup.
Oh, wow.
It was only two of us, Roman and I, and we were writing the songs and looking for members to join a band. And we couldn't find anyone. We lived back then in a small town, and
Hmm.
there wasn't any people that were interested to join the band and play this kind of music. So we decided to move to Moscow from our homes. It was about 1,000 kilometers away.
Oh, you
Thousand,
guys went on a tour, like you actually picked up and moved. This is
yeah.
what's happening. That's
We moved here.
commendable, man. That takes a lot of guts and a lot of
Yeah.
determination to fucking do that. So
Yeah.
once again, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's phenomenal,
So
right?
yeah, and here in Moscow, finally we found people, right people, and actually since then we had some lineup changes, but now it all looks great, I think.
You're good to go now, right? Like you're ready.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the lineup right now is awesome. We're
Mm.
really pleased with it.
So
And we've got, by the way,
give us
Joel
the
on the
names of
drum.
your lineup. Who
Oh
plays
yeah,
what and who's doing what? Give them a shout out, bud. Let the world know who they are.
yeah. Well, we've got on the bass Mikhail Tatarinov. It's kind of pronounced in Russia like
I was
this.
gonna say it. Pronounce it all in Russian, man. I kind of bilingual. I can understand a lot of languages, but I can't speak a lot of languages at the same time, right?
Yeah. In English, I guess it's Michael Tatarinov.
Oh,
Sounds
okay. Tatarina.
something like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've met with him through our mutual friend. I've got another band. I've got called Slice of Sorrow, and
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
we'll have to have you back on with that band. Oh, you're wearing the shirt.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we'll
Yeah,
have you guys back on with that band as well, then for
yeah,
sure, man. Fucking
awesome. We'll be happy. We'll be
oh,
happy to. Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, cool. And we've got and Mikhail has his own band, The Suicider, and we've got mutual drama in Slice of Sorrow and Suicider,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah, it's a common thing here.
Well, I guess
We've got
when it's
not
such a
many.
tight community, you guys kind of
Yeah,
play for a bunch of bands. You know what I
yeah,
mean? To make sure everybody gets something going. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
here, especially I found with our punk scene. You get in with like Cross Dogs and Die Sci-Fi. Another great band is fucking Ship of Fools and stuff. But they all know each other. They'll share their gear on stage. If they get a show, they call each other, "Hey, come play with us," you know. And that's
yeah,
so great. Music is such a tight family when you find your niche and where you're going with it, right? Like
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
so great to hear, man. But go on. Sorry to interrupt you. Go on.
No, no, that's cool. That's cool. It's called conversation.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, and so we've got mutual drama, and they in Suicide. So we've got we've had another bassist in Storm before that, two bassists actually, and our second bass player went to live in Europe, and we didn't know if we're gonna come back to Moscow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've had this very important life with the Children of Bodom, and we had no bass player. Yeah, so we put out some kind of advertisement
Yeah, hey,
on
we're
the
looking
side.
for this. We need a
Yeah, yeah.
fucking bass player like that, right?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, and we
so
got some replies for that, but it was not very cool because
yeah,
some
it'd be like
uh,
me trying to play bass for you. I'm not very good, you know. I just
yeah, it was one reply. I remember
yeah,
that one person said, "Well, what's your bass parts? Can I see it?" And we send the bass parts to this person, and the reply was like, "Wow, you have parts on seven, ninth, tenth, and higher frets. Bass player don't play there. I play only on first three frets." So what
yeah,
was that? I don't know. Uh,
just
and then Mikhail find out that we looking for a bass player, and he's actually a guitarist, but he had a bass, and he write us and says, well, wrote us and says, well, you guys, if you're looking for a bass player, maybe I can try out. And we said, well, of course, I knew this guy already, and he came
he's good.
to the rehearsal and played everything very cool. And we said, "Wow, that's awesome! We're happy to see to have you." And funny thing that they needed a guitar player in Suicide, a lead guitar player, and so I play with them for a time of in exchange, so to speak. Yeah. No, they have very cool music. I really
No,
enjoy playing them. Yeah,
I'll be
and
checking them out, man. I'll get you to send me their name and stuff over later, and then I'll check out their
uh,
music for sure. Right?
yeah, cool, cool. Well, and he with us since 2019, I guess. Yeah, yeah, and it was awesome, and we're really happy to have him. And our another member is our drummer. It's a girl, actually.
No,
Well,
I I was wondering because the photos I've seen, she's always like you can't tell because her hair's going and she's fucking drumming, right?
yeah.
So not only do you have a female lead guitarist, you have a female drummer.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, you guys got it all going, right?
Yeah. Well, it's very cool. She's really cool, and we know her since, I guess, her name is Polina Arhangelskaya. Akotach,
Uh,
her nickname, Akotach.
I was gonna say Akota. I can say that. I can't say
Yeah.
the other. So shout out to Dakota.
Yeah, and she also a drummer for a, all-female band here in Russia called Blackthorn.
Oh,
Blackthorn.
you
Yeah,
got to put me in touch, man. We'll bring them on the show, get their music out here in Canada, and
yeah, yeah,
like you guys gotta. I don't know. It's weird. Like I'm all the way in Canada right now, sitting by the pool, chilling with my friends. You know what I mean? You guys are in
yeah,
Moscow, right?
yeah. It's
So
awesome.
yeah, no, that's awesome. And then to find your music, I found it through Facebook because it mainly 99% of my stuff on Facebook is band stuff. Poof, comes up just because that's what I'm always looking at, right?
Yeah,
So I,
that's
people
cool.
get pissed. Why didn't you wish me happy birthday or look at my story? Well, no, these bands came up. I had to listen to this music, man. That's 100% first. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah, that's the yeah, that's cool.
so
Yeah.
Are you guys on all the platforms? Where can we find all your stuff? Like YouTube, obviously you're on Facebook, right? 'Cause that's where I found you, right? So are you guys
Yeah.
on like Bandcamp? You're on Spotify, obviously, right? Because I have you on my
Yeah.
list. So
Yeah, well, we on all digital platforms. I guess it's popular. Yeah, some
hmm
Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer.
yeah,
Russian it's Yandex Music, and on YouTube you
love
have
this song.
channel. Yeah, on
Oh
YouTube,
yeah,
Instagram,
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, we're the same on this channel. Like we broadcast over like 13 channels while we're live, and then we also have a few other ones we share too and stuff like that, right? So
That's cool.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
great.
I'm sure. I would hope everyone that's gonna watch the show in the next few weeks fucking look you guys up, man, because it's definitely a treat.
Oh,
Fantastic
cool.
music, you
Thank
know.
you. Thank you. Yeah, that's treat for us too, cause we very happy to do it. It's really cool.
Well,
Thank you.
being independent and all that, that's kind of what we strive for here in the Boneyard to find you guys, the local bands from around the world. Find your local scene, those bands that need that shout out, regardless, whether
Yeah.
they're huge or you guys are very humble for doing some pretty big shows and playing with some pretty big bands. So thank you so much again for today, right? So,
Uh, Thank you, really. Yeah, pretty humble,
mm.
I guess.
All right.
Too, too humble.
Yeah. Sorry, this cat kind of jumped on the table, so I'm just kind of
Oh.
scratching him up, right?
Cool.
So
Cats are
before we
awesome.
go for the day, like, what other bands then in your local area should have a shout out, should be known, should be heard? Like bands you like that you listen to from your area, your local scene.
Oh, well, we can name several cool bands, or yeah,
Name them. Name
yeah.
them.
Well, first it's Less of Sorrow. Uh,
Of course. In Storm, 100%.
in Storm, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, another band, what Blackthorn. They call them Blackthorn, but they spelled like Blackthorn. Well, Blackthorn, definitely should check them out. There's the Suicider. I mentioned it. Well, we've played with cool band last week called Fragile Art. You can check them too. Also, there's pretty interesting folk metal band here in Russia,
Oh,
and yeah, I play there and I sing, but it's for me it's just for fun. I don't try there. I don't do any stuff. I'm just frontman. That's all. Yeah,
so one more question. Well, two more before we go.
yeah.
Your album cover of the new release that came out 2018 there. Where
Mm.
did the artwork come from? And the artwork behind you. Where are
Uh,
you guys right now? Like, are you at home? Is that like on your fucking wall at home or what? Like,
it's a roll ups.
oh,
We
okay, okay. I was
yeah.
thinking your whole like that's your fucking room. Like that's how it is.
Yeah, it's a room, but with the roll-ups.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, we put them on the stage usually when we play
Oh,
live.
oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome. I'm
yeah.
honored you put it down for our show. That's fucking cool, man. I like that.
It's better than our wallpapers.
Yeah, I hear you. That's why I'm outside, right?
Yeah, they're pretty terrifying
Yeah.
with
So
flowers.
the artwork of the album cover, though. Let's get to that real quick, and then we'll go from
Yeah,
there. Like, where does that come from?
yeah,
It's looks more like traditional art the way you have it, right? So
yeah. I guess it's Marina should answer.
yeah.
The network for albums, my doing. I do them using using some fractal generator called Apophysis and Photoshop. I do this. Uh, well, actually, it almost every time they uh, come by accident. I try some stuff with different uh, settings, yeah, and then I see something cool, and I edit it in Photoshop and add some other things, and then we have it, our artwork.
So
That's
once
how.
again, it was all you in that sense. Like it was all just the band
Yeah,
itself making the music, making the artwork,
yeah,
producing, releasing, doing
yeah.
all your promotions. Wow, man,
It kind
that's
of sounds
that's
sad.
fucking hardcore right there. Like that's when you know you guys, you really feel it in your music too. That passion, you guys drive to do this, regardless if you work 9 to 5, bullshit job.
Yeah,
Music is
actually.
your passion, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm the same with the interview. Like I've always struggled because I've always traveled so much to have a band because nowadays you can do it a lot easier. But that's where I came up with the show. Fuck, I still want to be in the music scene. I still want to be part of it. Why not just interview all the bands that I want to
That's
be? You know what I mean? So I I appreciate it again today, all the way from fucking Moscow, man. Wow,
yeah,
wow, eh? Power of the internet, right?
yeah. Awesome. Thank you,
is
though.
is there anything else you guys want to let out there and fucking get out there that we should know about before we jump off the air and continue our day?
Well, I just want to say that I'm very grateful to you for having us
Oh.
and giving us this experience for the first time. Yeah, we tried to
Well,
do
I'm hopefully
live
I made your
interview.
first experience a nice easy transition, you know. You'll have other shows that will send you questions and be by the book. Fuck that. I love the live show. It's no different than when you get on live. You get on that stage, you play that show. It's good or it's not. End of story, right? So
Yeah.
it's an honor to
So
have you guys on. I
thank you.
can't wait. You guys are more than welcome anytime. When you got new stuff coming out, when you release your EP, let me know, and
Okay,
we'll have you back on, man, and we'll shoot the
that's
shit some
great.
more, right? So,
Thank you so much.
oh, 100%.
Yeah, I'd like to say that thank you for having us. It's awesome. It's very cool. And I'd like to thank everyone who's gonna watching it. Yeah, I hope it was interesting for
Oh,
you.
I'm sure they loved it. And then when we edit up the title, when I've got time, and we get the links to your music,
Oh,
people will be
awesome.
all well. Not I'm not saying millions, but our fans will definitely check you out. That's what I've got to say. I've got to give a shout out to our fans that watch the show. They're very loyal and they always check out every band every time, and so I love that. Even though we're a small tight community, we're very loyal to each other and we always fucking support each other, right? So
That's great. That's
yeah.
awesome. Really. And I hope the guys will like our music.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be spreading the word. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna start sharing a bunch of your shit up once I get home and done doing my thing here, right? So,
That's cool. Thank you for having us, and
oh,
that's really cool for us to be here
oh,
too.
it was
Yeah.
an honor, man. Like I said, I love your music,
Oh,
and I can't wait
cool.
to share some more. I can't wait for your EPs to come out, your new album,
Yeah.
and you always have a spot here in the Boneyard. Anytime you guys got new stuff, let us know. We'll arrange a meeting. We'll get it and
Oh,
get it out there. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, that's great. That's great. Thank you very much.
oh,
Enjoy your day. Uh,
anytime.
Have fun.
Play it loud, play it proud, people. And if I'm pretty sure Amanda's backstage, if you want to take us off the air, then we'll call her a day.
Uh, yeah, that's great. Thank you very much, and
Oh,
see you. See
an
you next time.
honor, an honor.
Thank you. It's
I
honor
think
for
she's
us too.
backstage. She,
Yeah.
we're still live, so we're just gonna play it out by ear here.
uh,
Oh,
well,
you guys can just jump out. It don't matter. I'll jump out too. Fuck it. That's the great thing about the live show. You just unplug
uh,
your instrument and leave. All right.
yeah,
All right.
that's cool.
Have a
Yeah.
great night, man. If you guys want to log out, I'll log out too, and we'll call that a show. I'll put up your links. And I'll be in
Okay.
touch with you in a day or two, man. I got a few more questions, a couple things to run by you, but behind the stage, kind of talk
Yeah.
some business, right? So,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Thank
excellent.
you. Thank
Have a
you.
good night, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Just
Have a good day.
just you two sign right out, man, and then it'll take you right off. Because
Yeah.
Amanda's
Okay.
not
Okay.
backstage, so I'll stay live until
Okay.
you guys go, and then I'll go. That
Yeah.
way, it's not
Yeah.
awkward.
Cool. I got it. Oh, okay. I found the
All
button.
right,
Leave.
all right.
Okay. Cool.
Play it
Okay.
loud, play it
Bye.
proud, peeps. Love you guys in Storm, baby, all the way from Moscow, Russia, baby. We'll
Yeah.
see you
Cool.
guys again real soon, okay?
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
All
Goodbye.
right, later.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, they're out. I'm out too. Later.